friends, and welcome to Little Bitty Noggins. I'm Amy, and today we are going to be learning how to make these super cute little pumpkins. They are about the size of the palm of your hand, and if you want to, you could put some Keychain hardware on them and make little pumpkin keychains, or you could just use them to decorate. You could put them on your entryway table if you decorate for the holidays. You could put them on your dining room table. They're just adorable. Also, I've seen someone make like a long chain and attach it to either side and hang them on the rear view mirror, which I think would be pretty cool too. So jumping right in. For this pattern, you are going to need a G 4mm crochet hook, some scissors, a yarn needle, and some worsted weight yarn in an orange of your choice and a green of your choice. So let's move some stuff out of the way here. Put these guys up here. And we are going to start with our green yarn. We're going to work on our stem first. So I'm going to take our hook, and with the tail end of our green yarn, we are going to make a magic ring. So for me, I don't do a magic ring the way most people do. What I do is I wrap my green yarn around my fingers, crossing them right here. And I take my working end and I tuck it through the loop that I just made, making another little loop there. I take my hook and insert it into that loop. So basically I am making a slip knot, but I'm not finishing the slip knot. And then from here, I yarn over and make a slip stitch, and then yarn over and make another. So the first one just sets it up, the second one locks it in. And now in this magic ring, we are going to make 4 single crochet. And if you are unsure of how to do a single crochet, I have a tutorial on my basics playlist on how to do a single crochet. I will link it here. All right, so there are our 1, 2, 3, 4 single crochets right there. And what we are going to do next is we are going to take that tail and we are going to pull the tail. We're going to pull it nice and tight to close it up. And that's a little bit long, so I'm going to trim that down a bit so it's not crazy dangly all over the place. And now, working into that first stitch you made, we are going to single crochet into each stitch for 4 stitches. So 1 single crochet here, 1 single crochet in the next one, and you want to kind of make sure your stem stays right side out. There is number 3, and 1 more right here. It can be a little tough getting into the stitches when you're working 4 single crochets. All right, so there's row 2 or round 2, and it is 4 single crochet. For round 3, we are going to do 1 single crochet increase in the first stitch. So we're going to insert our hook, make our first single crochet, and then in that same stitch we are going to make our next single crochet. Same stitch, just like that. And then in the next stitch we are only going to do 1 single crochet, and we're going to repeat that. So we're going to do a single crochet increase into the next stitch. So 2 single crochets, 1 and 2, and then a single crochet into the next. So our total here is going to be 6 stitches. There we go. All right. So what we're going to do is basically it's where this stitch is, where it comes from. So we insert our hook there and we insert our hook there. And we are going to take our orange yarn. We're going to place it on our hook and we are going to pull it through those 2 green loops. And in the next stitch, we are going to do a single crochet increase. So 2 single crochets into this stitch here, like so. And we're going to do that all the way around. But before we start on the next set, we're going to pull this up a bit. And we are going to grab our green working yarn and we are going to pull that out. Just kind of pull it tight. So that is the end of our stem right there. Oh, I'm not centered. See, there is the end of our stem. And we can take our scissors because we are all done with our green yarn, and we can cut the green yarn right there. And we're going to put it to the side. All right. And we are going to back out real quick. There we go. A little bit better there. And we are going to single crochet increase all the way around for a total of 12 stitches. So we've already done 2. There's 3 and 4, 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10 and 11 and 12. So you can see where our pumpkin is starting to come out and play. All right, for round 5, we are going to be doing a single crochet increase into the first. 1, 2, and then a single crochet in the next stitch. And we are going to repeat that around that pattern. So 2 single crochet in the next, 1, 2, and 1 single crochet in the next one. So that's 6. And we are going to be doing this all the way to 18. So here's 7 and 8, 9, 10 and 11, and then 12, 13 and 14, and there's 15, 16 and 17, and there's 18. I am going to grab my yarn bowl because that orange yarn is driving me bananas. All right, there we go. So we've got our, and number 18 decided it wanted to fall out. All right, so there are our 18 stitches for round 5. For round 6, we are going to do a single crochet increase and then 1 single crochet in the next 2 stitches for a total of 24. So first stitch, 2 single crochet, 1 stitch in the next 2. So there's 4 altogether right there. 5 and 6, 7 and 8, 9 and 10, 11 and 12. 13 and 14 are together, and then 15 is by itself and 16 is by itself. 17 and 18 are together, 19 and 20 are by themselves. 21 and 22 are together. 23 and 24 are by themselves. So there is round 6. We've got a total of 24 single crochets there. So this next round is our last round of increases, and we're going to increase to a total of 30. So we're going to do a single crochet increase in the first, and then 1 single crochet in the next 3 stitches. So we've got 1, 2 together, 3, 4, and 5 are by themselves. 6 and 7 are together. 8, 9, and 10 are by themselves. 11 and 12 are together. 13, 14, and 15 are by themselves. 16 and 17 are together. 18, 19, and 20 are by themselves. 21 and 22 are together. 23, 24, and 25 are by themselves. 26 and 27 are together. 28, 29, and then 30 are by themselves. So here is how wide our pumpkin is going to get. So for the next, let's see here, 4 rounds, we are going to be making 30 single crochets. So that is 120 stitches all together. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to start crocheting, and I am going to speed through this to make it easier for y'all. And I will see you on the flip side. And 120. Okay, so we have finished the main body of this pumpkin, and we are going to be doing our decreases next. So there are 2 ways you can do a decrease. There is the traditional decrease, which is where you take your hook and insert it through both loops of your stitch, pull up a loop, and then do the same thing with the next stitch, yarn over and pull through all 3. That is a traditional decrease. We also have what is called an invisible decrease. The invisible decrease is when you take your hook and insert it into just the front loops of 2 stitches. Take your yarn and yarn over, pull through those 2, and then work it like a single crochet. That is an invisible decrease because you can't really tell that it's a decrease. It just looks like a single crochet. We are going to be doing the invisible decreases. If you don't want to do an invisible decrease, that's fine. You don't have to. You can do a traditional decrease. Do whatever makes you happy. So I am going to do the invisible because you can't see it as much. You can do you though. All right, so the first stitch we're going to do a decrease, and then we're going to do a single crochet into the next 3 stitches, and we're going to repeat that for a total of 24. So there's 1, this is 2, 3, and 4, and now we're going to decrease for 5, 6, 7, and 8. I'm going to do the same thing for the next one. So there's 9 is the decrease, 10, 11, and 12 are our singles. 13 is our decrease, 14, 15, and 16 are our individuals. 17 is our decrease, 18, 19, and 20 are our individuals. 21 is our decrease, 22, 23, and 24 are our individuals. For our next round, we are going to do a decrease and then 1 single crochet into the next 2 stitches. So we've got our decrease first, and we're going to do 18 stitches in total. 1, 2, and 3. Decrease for 4, 5, and 6. Decrease for 7, 8, and 9. Decrease at 10, 11, and 12. Decrease for 13, 14, and 15 are individuals. Decrease for 16, 17, and 18 are individuals. All right, let go. I don't know what's going on here. Oh, it was just the center pull of my yarn getting in the way. Okay, so the next one, we are going to do a decrease and then a single crochet in the next stitch for a total of 12. So a decrease and then a single crochet, and we're going to do that all the way around. So a decrease for 3, and then a single crochet for 4, a decrease for 5, and a single crochet for 6, a decrease for 7, single crochet 8, a decrease for 9, single crochet for 10, decrease for 11, and then a single crochet for 12. And now at this point, we are going to stuff our pumpkin. So I'm going to grab my polyfill. All right, so we're going to take our polyfill here, and we are going to stuff our pumpkin. So we're just going to stuff this polyfill into the hole that we have left. And you can stuff it as firm or as soft as you want. I like my pumpkins to have a little bit of squish to them. Like, I don't want them solid as a rock. I want them to be able to be squeezed. All right, so now that the pumpkin is stuffed, we're going to do our final round, and it is going to be to decrease all the way around for 6 stitches. So 6 single crochet decreases. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then 1 more for 6. All right, and then we are going to insert our hook into the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop, pull through the finishing loop. And we are going to leave a long tail, like a good sized tail, because what we are going to do is we are going to finish off and close up the bottom of this pumpkin, and then we are going to make these ribs that make the pumpkin look like a pumpkin instead of an orange. So we're going to thread our yarn needle, and we're going to close up the bottom of our pumpkin first. So to do this, we are just going to go across over to the next stitch, insert our hook, and go directly across again. Go to the next stitch over, go directly across again, and then we are going to pull tight. So there is our closed up pumpkin. And now what we're going to do is we are going to take our yarn and we are going to bring it up and over to the base of our stem. And we are going to insert our hook and we are going to bring it straight down and out the bottom of our pumpkin. Okay, just like that. And we're going to pull it tight. Then we are going to look at our pumpkin and we're going to be like, okay, where is the next spot? Directly across from the one that we made. And we are going to insert our hook into the base of that stem again and pull it out through the bottom. And we want to have 6 pumpkin sections. So we're going to scoot over a third of the pumpkin on this side, because we're going to have it go boop and boop, but we're going to go across. So we want a third of the pumpkin here, and we're going to insert our hook, or our needle. How many times have I said hook on accident? And then we're going to go directly across and insert our needle here, the base of the stem, and pull it out the bottom, making sure you are staying nice and tight. We want those pumpkin ribs to show. All right, and then we're going to bring it to the center of the last 2 sections and insert our needle into the base of the stem and bring it out the bottom like so. And then one more time on the opposite side, insert our hook to the center and pull it through the bottom. Oh, making sure that it is where it's supposed to be, because we don't want it to be uneven. This side's just a little off. So we're going to loosen it and fix it. And there's that. To finish off, what we're going to do is we are going to take our needle and we are just going to kind of insert it into the base of our pumpkin, getting some of the yarn over the needle itself. We are going to pull the needle out, and we've got this loop here. We're going to take our needle and put it through the loop, creating a knot. I'm going to pull everything nice and tight before we finish off this knot by pulling that nice and tight like so. All right, and there is our cute pumpkin. We're going to take our yarn and we're going to pull it through a couple of spaces here so we know that it's nice and secure inside the pumpkin and it's not going to come loose anywhere. And then we're going to cut it off just like that. So here is that pumpkin. And if you wanted to, you could take some hardware for making this into a keychain. and you would insert it into the yarn. Let's see if I can do this. I have some pliers here, which we can use. Pick that up. I don't do very much jewelry making. So trying to get these, there we go. All right. So we got that through there, like so. And then we take one of these Keychain Hardware guys, and we grab either side of this jump ring and squish it together to the best of our ability, right? Just making sure that it is nice and together. Like so. And there you have it. A cute little pumpkin keychain ready to go on your keys or on a lanyard. It would be really cute on. There are just so many things you can do with this little guy. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you were able to make something super cute for fall this year. If you haven't already, please feel free to subscribe, like, comment. If you have any questions, let me know in the comment section. I will do my best to answer them. Yeah, it was great making this tutorial for y'all. Please don't forget to share this with a friend who would like to learn how to crochet. I hope y'all have a great rest of your day, and I will see you all next time. Bye, friends.